City News is brought to you by East Brewster Lawyers Rotorua, celebrating 100 years of legal excellence and innovation.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. The famously Rotorua television campaign starts tonight on TV3. Local band A Bit Nigel takes out this year's smoke-free rock quest. And what's promised as a bumper trout fishing season officially opens tomorrow. The latest initiative to help revitalise our tourism industry was launched by Destination Rotorua Marketing on Friday night. The Red Carpet Affair was to release $1 million advertising campaign that will hopefully entice more domestic visitors to our city.
They're not only investors and stakeholders and passionate about this beautiful city that we call Rotorua, but also have the vision for us that I think we all agree we're just not living up to what we can be. And hopefully what we're going to present to you tonight lay as a platform, not just for the visitor industry, but for the wider Rotorua community and economy to build on.
Our people have been showing visitors around this place for generations. Today we can show you things our tipuna would never have dreamed of, but if they did see it, they'd say, "You kids, get off that thing!" It's not all hard out. Take it slow if you like. Or maybe not that slow, because there's heaps to see and do when you look around. All surrounded by land that's been the same for thousands of years. Well, nearly the same. And when it's time to go, why don't you take something away with you to remind you of your time with us? Visit online first to see what you haven't seen in Rotorua.
The famously Rotorua campaign has taken 18 months to plan and execute and involves 3 television commercials starring Tarina West, the 14-year-old chosen from 300 hopefuls to be the face of Rotorua.
It's really amazing, you know, it's such an amazing opportunity, and to be able to film it with such an amazing crew, they just made me feel so welcome, and it was really, really easy with them.
The campaign has received more than $1.1 million so far, with $400,000 from the tourism industry, $300,000 from the Rotorua District Council and $350,000 in the Destination Rotorua budget. DRM coordinator Jenna White says the focus of the campaign is to attract more visitors.
So we're looking to attract more Aucklanders to Rotorua, and as well as people in the Bay of Plenty and also Hamilton Waikato, and it's more about giving them a refreshed look at what Rotorua has to offer. We've done research in the market and they've told us they'd like to see more of nature, so you'll see quite a bit of messaging around our amazing forest and our beautiful lakes coming through.
The famously Rotorua campaign begins tonight, airing in prime time during TV3 News. It was third time lucky for 3P's local band, A Bit Nigel, who took out this year's smoke-free rock quest on Saturday night. The top 6 bands and top 2 soloists in New Zealand's only nationwide live, all-original youth music contest played off at the Ray Friedman Centre in front of a capacity crowd. A Bit Nigel are from Tauponuiatia College and Rotorua Boys High School. A Bit Nigel's spokesman, Hamish Nixon, says the group has been experimenting for 3 years and finally found what the judges wanted. He says the trio hope to all be studying in Auckland next year, so they'll be chilling out over summer, making a music video, playing gigs and keeping the band together. In sport tonight, the hopes of supporters of the Bay of Plenty Steamers were shattered last night when the team lost in the last minute to Counties Manukau. The 31-30 loss at the Rotorua International Stadium will see the team play in next year's ITM Cup Championship division. The Steamers next play Waikato in Tauranga on Saturday. And hundreds of anglers are about to descend on Rotorua for the start of the trout fishing season. Fish and Game are predicting a bumper season as a new trout release strategy will see bigger and more abundant fish than ever before. And many more visitors are expected this year as the seasons start coincides with the start of the school holidays. To your weather update now. Tonight, showers clearing, with southwest developing and an overnight low of 7. For tomorrow, Tuesday, sunny with southwesterlies, a high of 18 and a low of 3. And the outlook for Wednesday, sunny with light winds, a high of 19 and a low of 5. And the marine weather for Tuesday, southwest 15 knots easing in the evening with waves less than half a metre, and it looks to be fine. Coming up after the break, we find out what Age Concern are up to mark tomorrow's International Day of the Elderly. Detective Senior Sergeant Zane Smith has the latest update on the Israel Jack investigation. And Joe Romanis has news of a special performance at the Blue Bass for the school holidays.